Five things I'm grateful for over the past 10 days. Wow, it's been quite a while. So I'd been to Rouen for my work, and then I came back just before I went to Amsterdam, and I returned yesterday. So, you know what? This is gonna be a very long, I mean, not a long list, but just a list covering a long list of topics, I'd rather say. But the top five things I'm grateful for. Well, first of all, a great trip to Rouen, and yeah, of course, even a great trip to Amsterdam. But then secondly, I'm really grateful for the fact that I could get quite a bit of work done when I was there in Rouen, and even I even had a good presentation back over there. So I think I've made a good impression on the people who work over there. So let's see if I want to apply for a postdoc, maybe that's an option, but that's for another day to decide. I'd also say number three, I'm really grateful that I could meet my aunt, and it was just such a fun time to be, with her in Amsterdam, and then we even visited Rotterdam. So it was nice that I finally got to visit Netherlands and even got to spend time with my aunt while doing so. Number four, I'd also say I'm grateful that I did get some spirals, but I managed to pull myself out of it just by pulling myself into center by the usual 6 hour and Ho'oponopono. So I'd say there are days where I did have some spirals. I'll talk about that soon. But then I'm glad that I could, somehow make sure I pull myself through, and not in a sense that I just feel okay, it's an obligation. I really did feel authentic while doing so. And finally, I'd also say I'm really grateful that I actually came back home yesterday, and I put together my new stand, which is my clothes drying stand. It was something that I had to assemble together myself, and I did that even though it was a bit frustrating at times. I did that quite easily. Well, apart from that, I'm also just grateful for the fact that I could eat some good food and spend my time with my aunt going on this canal tour and exploring other parts of the Netherlands while even getting some work done as well. So, overall, this was quite a good relaxation period while I even just maintained myself to know exactly what I'm supposed to work on and what I should, spend more time working on. Let's just say that. Hmm, I caught myself spiraling about 4 or 5 times in the past few days, and that's mainly to do with some unresolved tension. Having said that, I clearly know how I can stop this, and that's just to say I accept it, but I no longer entertain it. That's about it. Thank you guys. See you again tomorrow.